Good evening, everybody. JohnnyJans here, and I'm just outside Universal Orlando on City Walk, and I welcome you to a very special JohnnyJans movie review. And I'm coming to you from inside the Universal Cinemark Movie Plaza, and just like the van behind me intends, I am about to see the Mario movie. Very excited for this one, folks. So let's grab the popcorn and the soda and head inside to do some meandering around. And the stage is set for this highly anticipated movie. They have the banners up, they have the merchandise, and they even have the plumber mobile that the Mario Brothers use. This is gonna be one exciting movie, especially to a Mario Brothers fan like myself. So like Mario says, here we go! Alright everybody, just got out of the Mario movie, and wow, what a fun one that was. Definitely leaves a big smile on my face. But the first thing you gotta remember when you see the Mario movie is that it is a kids movie. It is 100% a kids movie, being that the plot is pretty paper thin and it's just there to entertain kids. I mean, JohnnyJans was pretty much entertained the whole time, and he's 4 years old. So there, it didn't mark. So I know critics are saying they're looking for a lot more in this movie, but again, it's a simple kids movie, and that's what makes it so fun. And boy, is it fun, because it just leaves you with a smile on your face when you watch it. I mean, I was so just overall happy watching the Mario movie. And I think that's because you just have to be a Nintendo fan. And I'm saying that you really gotta understand the Mario games. Like, you cannot watch this movie without having played a Mario game at least a few times in your life to really appreciate it, because there's so many Easter eggs in this movie. And if you like movies with Easter eggs, this is definitely one of them, because it, from the beginning to end, you will spend your time looking at things in the movie and you'll be like, oh, I remember that from the game, and I remember this, and I don't want to spoil it too much about, you know, what happens and exactly what's in it. Just keep your eyes open, and it definitely might even take a couple of rewatches to just fully appreciate all that the Mario movie has to offer. Breaking it down for the different characters, first of all, we'll start with Mario. Chris Pratt did an excellent job. I know I had my doubts when I first heard Chris Pratt was actually going to do the movie, so I felt like, oh no, like, is he really going to do Mario justice, because Mario is such an iconic character? Is he going to nail the voice? And the first trailer, it did not sound good. He didn't sound like Mario. He was like, Mushroom Kingdom, here we come. And we didn't even say, here we go. So that was interesting. And right in the beginning of the movie, it pretty much answers the question of why Mario doesn't really sound like Mario, but he does still a really good job that you forget that Chris Pratt is even playing Mario. And then we'll go on to Luigi. Charlie Day did a great job. I thought his voice was good. I wanted to see more Luigi in the movie. I feel like he was a little bit sidelined for what they did with him. They even get a moment where he gets to shine with Mario and really hold his own too. And then Peach was great. They didn't just have her as a damsel in distress. She was a strong princess. I was like, okay, well, how are they going to do that? But then, you know what? That's what Peach is, because a lot of the kids who play Mario games now, they only know Peach as this strong character. I mean, it's a lot of girls, including Lil Jans' favorite character is Peach. So they grew up with Peach being a very active member of the team, and I feel like the Mario movie displays that. Toad was awesome. He was hilarious. They did a great job with Toad. I feel like they even allude to a little Captain Toad stuff in there, which was cool. And then you got Jack Black as Bowser, who I feel like stole the show. He did a great job as Bowser. I was never worried when I heard Jack Black was going to be Bowser, and I knew that there was probably going to be singing because it's Jack Black, and there definitely was, and he just pulled it off awesome. The plot to the movie was not what I totally expected. I knew it wasn't going to be Peach being captured. I knew Luigi was going to be the one captured, but as to why, it definitely surprised me, but it didn't surprise me because it was still in line with the games. And again, you have to be a fan of the games to really appreciate this movie. Now, overall, it's not the best movie, but it was a very fun movie, and it does get me excited for what they could possibly do in the future for the Mario franchise, like a Mario cinematic universe, and I'm hoping for a Zelda movie. And then, I mean, you got so many fun characters still in the Mario franchise to still develop some more Mario sequels, but I would love to see more video game movies. And I feel like as superhero movies are kind of dying out with the fall of the MCU now, that maybe video game movies, this is its time to shine, but it has to be done right. And if you're going to do Nintendo movies, you have to have the input from a Nintendo. Another great thing about this movie, it just makes you so excited for Super Nintendo World when it finally comes here to Universal and Epic Universe. Would have been really cool is if, you know how Nintendo loves interactive things, if you could bring your Switch to the Mario movie and then use augmented reality to maybe see characters in the theater, like try to combine the movie and the Nintendo software together like Nintendo always does. That would have been a fun treat, but maybe that'll happen at Super Nintendo World. We don't know. The graphics, everything, the style makes you feel like you are ready to play a Mario game. You can legit sit there with the controller and just jump away. So good. So good of a movie. Definitely recommend that you see this. That's gonna do it for me today. Definitely recommend the Mario movie. What a great experience this was. Thank you for joining me on my Johnny Jan's movie review. And until next time, probably here at Universal, catch you out there. Meandering around. Oh my gosh, seeing this Mario vehicle and seeing the Mario movie makes me want to do one thing. Do the Mario! Do the Mario!